Alright. Recording so I can get back to this. Oh, start the timer. Alright. I mean, trust no one in the dark does seem fairly obvious right now, but yeah. What is with these?
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
I'm just... Let's fall down here. Something's gonna happen. Figure.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah. And I am also kind of wondering if we're gonna find out that the black right there is supposed to be like ink. Even though we haven't seen that he does his writing that way. If anything, it would be the typewriter ribbon, carbon ribbon. I was thinking carbon, but it's like, no, that there's more to it. Perfect. Achievement unlocked, the 6-gun scribe. Defeat 100 taken with a revolver. Ah, okay. There's another achievement. Steam says it's the next one I'll get. Or at least I'm very near it. To dispel basically 20 total of the objects that get animated. You know what? Fair enough, guys. I felt it warranted that.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
I do like this pathetic stuff. The manuscripts. It is interesting. And they're just far enough away to also keep it interesting. Like, that I assume is near the end of the episode, but still got a ways to go before we reach. Nope. Crap. I didn't hurt myself too badly. Hello. What am I up against? Oh, okay. There. Back to this. Now back down here. That's where I came from. Oh. There were stairs right there. No, it doesn't look like there's anything over here.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yeah, that can be much nicer. Whew. Just got that time. Alright. Thunder and lightning. What's that? 50 taken with flash grenades. I know I was also putting the flashlight there, but it does help for aiming. The way it pulls up the camera, up and in. Alright. See, I had a feeling that there would be a use to coming back like that. Now let's get out of here.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
I think that may have gotten it. He just happened to be standing there at the right time. Back to the sense. Starting to run low of shotgun ammo.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century. Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Really, you were just angry at yourself. And then you were putting it on to Alice and Barry. Well, at least Alice, I don't know. Barry may just... He does seem like a jerk. I mean, you know, he calls you his best friend, but he also will just refer to you as bestseller. I mean, that's, you know... That's kind of true. I was hoping to get a little further over. Nope, nothing. There we go. Encounter a steam engine. Is each? I mean, I just got well for encountering a steam engine. The actual name is Iron Horse. I'm sure those keys will prove useful. Like right here.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
It's like I now have more ammo for that than the shotguns. I mean, in real life, that's what I'd be doing, is I'd be, going to the ladder, but I may turn and look to see what the hell is that.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up. Birds.
Nope. Well, sort of. You son of a bitch. I was in control until it pulled me out to show me the birds. If it hadn't done that, I would have been alright.
Birds.
Come on. Goodbye. What I do, I explore.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Is that a no further? Nope, no, I can't keep going. So it sounds like that was getting loud.
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
And I don't want to go there. Oh, goody up.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
No, that's...
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
I don't want to be here, it turns out.
All accidents could be prevented.
Alright.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Okay. Whew. Oop. Nope. Okay. Huh. There we go. I want as close to even with the floor I will be on as I can.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Okay. So that would be one of the rockers that we met at the beginning in the diner. Doing it.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
That was the angle I was stuck with. I couldn't turn to face another direction. That's an appropriate exclamation. Gonna... You know what? I'll stop it right here. I mean, I have about 3 minutes left, but it seems like convenient. Alright. So... There. See you again next time.